Dear listener, the angels have brought you here today for a very special reason. They wish to talk to you about a deep, intense, and above all, transformative connection in your life. There is someone who, even without realizing it, has awakened feelings you had long forgotten. Someone in whom you placed all your emotional chips, someone who touched your heart in a unique and irreversible way. This connection was no accident. The angels show that you crossed paths for a higher reason. There was a divine purpose behind this meeting. Even though the journey between you has had its ups and downs, there is still a powerful energy vibrating between your hearts. The angels reveal that this person also felt something special, even if they tried to hide or ignore it. At this moment, dear listener, the angels ask you to keep the faith in true love alive. The time you invested, the tears you shed, and the smiles you shared were not in vain. This story is far from over. Many transformations are yet to come. Declare in the comments. True love recognizes the right time to blossom. Deep down, you felt that this person was different, that there was something beyond the physical, something spiritual and eternal. The angels confirm this connection is indeed of the soul, even though it has been challenging to believe in it. When their actions did not meet your expectations, the greater plan has always been at work. Often, when we most need clarity, the universe falls silent to reorganize destiny. And that is exactly what is happening now. The angels are adjusting energies, healing wounds, and guiding both paths toward a more mature and genuine reunion. Do not blame yourself for giving so much. Loving truly is never a mistake. You have a noble heart, and the angels recognize your courage for betting everything without guarantees. It is this purity that the universe is honoring now. Write in the comments, I surrender and trust in the divine timing of love. Dear listener, the angels show that this person has thought of you recently. They missed you, remembered special moments, and wondered what it would be like if they had made different choices. There is regret, yes, but there is also a willingness to start anew. You may not have seen concrete signs yet, but energies do not lie. There is a calling happening in their heart, a restlessness pushing them to face feelings that were avoided out of fear or insecurity. What is to come will be surprising. The angels show a reunion, a sincere conversation full of truths and tears, a meeting that may happen unexpectedly but will bring deep healing for both. Dear listener, the angels continue to whisper sweet truths to your heart. They know how much you waited, how much you believed, and how much you still dream of seeing this love blossom in the way you always felt you deserved. The universe does not ignore a sincere heart. And that is why today, as you listen to these words, invisible forces are working in your favor. This person, in whom you placed all your chips, still feels your energy even when you were apart, even in moments of silence. The spiritual thread was never broken, and that is why you sometimes feel that they think of you, even if they do not say it. There are bonds that do not fade with time or distance. Their heart is in the process of awakening. What was once fear is now transforming into courage. What was doubt is slowly turning into longing. And what was resistance is beginning to give way to the recognition of the love that has always been present, even on the darkest days. Write in the comments, I choose to trust in the love that was promised to me. The angels want you to know that your patience will be rewarded. There is a right time for everything to align, and that time is approaching. But it is necessary for you to continue taking care of yourself, because your light is what attracts all that is good. You are a source and cannot dim yourself waiting for the other to recognize you. This person will come to you not because you demanded it, but because they will miss the peace that only you provided. They will realize that true love does not shout, does not pressure, does not demand, it simply remains, even when everything seems to crumble. And it is this constancy that will touch their soul. The angels say you will be surprised. There is something being prepared for you that goes far beyond what you imagine. It will be a reunion where both will be ready to look into each other's eyes and say, "Now I understand." Finally, both will be vibrating at the same frequency. Declare in the comments, "The love that is mine is approaching with strength and truth." You may have thought about giving up, about closing your heart, but every time you try to move on, something inside you says to wait just a little longer. It is not attachment, it is intuition. Your spirit recognizes what is true even when the world tries to convince you otherwise. This love may have had its ups and downs, but it also taught you a lot about yourself. It was through this connection that you began to see your wounds, to heal old traumas, and to learn to value yourself. This process was necessary so that now you can love with more maturity. Dear listener, the angels want you to know that there is no loss where there is purpose. Everything that happened was part of a greater plan designed with spiritual wisdom. Even the pain had its reason, and now it gives way to healing and hope. Right. The universe is preparing me for a conscious love. This person you love so much is also changing. On the outside, they may seem the same, but on the inside, there is a whirlwind happening. They are feeling, dreaming about you, being energetically pulled to look at everything they have lived and understand the value of what they had by their side. You are a constant memory. And this memory does not come with lightness, but with the weight of longing and regret. The time apart is showing how much you were missed, how your presence was more valuable than they knew how to perceive. This phase of transformation will be the turning point. The angels show that in the coming months, doors will open for important conversations. The universe will create situations for you to reunite, even if unexpectedly, and it will be at that moment that everything will begin to change. Comment, "I am ready to hear the truth of their heart." Do not fear what is to come. Even if the reunion brings up old feelings, it will also bring healing. You will be seen, heard, and valued, and the love that seemed lost will resurface with more strength because now it comes with understanding. The universe does not separate what was united by the heart. Even if different paths have been taken, there is a spiritual reunion that needs to happen, and this moment is approaching more and more. While you strengthen your faith, the angels ask you to take care of your energy. Do not get involved with what hurts you, with what dims your light. The more you love yourself, the more you attract love that vibrates at the same frequency. You do not need to chase, just trust and keep your heart open. Comment now, "I am worthy of a full and reciprocal love." This love, dear listener, is more than just physical, it has spiritual roots. You must have felt this in your dreams, in the synchronicities, in the signs that the universe has shown you. All of this confirms what your heart already knows. The person in whom you placed all your chips is being touched by these same signs. They are awakening little by little, understanding that there is no one like you. And even if they tried to replace, compare, or forget, nothing had the same shine as you. Soon, they will realize that true love is not something you find twice. And upon understanding this, they will move, they will act, they will seek to reconquer the space they lost. And you will have the choice to open that portal again, or move on with a peaceful heart. The love you offered is rare, pure, and full of light. It planted seeds in the other's heart, and now these seeds are beginning to germinate. It may take a little longer, but the blossoming will be inevitable. You will be recognized not just with words, but with actions. And this will come accompanied by a new cycle where love will no longer be doubt but certainty, where fear will be exchanged for surrender, where the past will give way to a new beginning. Continue believing, even if you do not see it yet. Something beautiful is being woven in the spiritual dimensions. The time of harvest is approaching, and you will be flooded with a love that fills you completely. Love life is one of the greatest fields of soul growth, and you, dear listener, are being prepared to live a more conscious love, with more balance and reciprocity. A love where you will no longer have to beg for affection, because the other will be ready to give the same as you have always given. The angels say you do not need to chase anything, just align with your truth. Continue to strengthen yourself, and what is yours will come with gentleness. What has a destiny returns, and the love you offered to the other will one day return to you in the form of gratitude and surrender. You have not been forgotten. The angels have watched you with affection and know of every tear you shed in silence. You will be rewarded for all you have endured. Divine justice is being served. Dear listener, the angels continue to whisper to your heart that there is no lost love, only cycles that need to be completed. Sometimes what you feel as distance is actually preparation for a more mature and balanced love. It is not a goodbye, but a transition to something deeper and truer. You, who have always believed that this love would be eternal, are being invited to trust more in your own path. What the universe is telling you now is that true love begins within ourselves. By learning to love yourself even more, you create an opening for this love to manifest in the external world. What you felt for another person is just a reflection of what you still need to learn to feel for yourself. Each stage of your love life has been a lesson, not mistakes, but moments of deep learning. You learned about patience, about the value of silence, about the importance of valuing yourself before offering your heart. Now the angels reveal that you are ready to receive a love that will respect you, see you as a whole being, and not as a half waiting to be completed. Write in the comments, "I am complete and deserve a love that respects and accepts me." The universe has brought you to this point of reflection for a reason. The last love experiences you lived were challenges that made you stronger and more prepared for what is to come. Do not be fooled, dear listener. You have something unique within you that will be betrayed by someone who recognizes this shine. And even if this someone has taken a while to realize, the angels assure you that the right time for both of you to meet again is approaching. It may be at an unexpected moment, or perhaps you will receive a divine sign that will guide you directly to this person. What matters is that the universe is working silently to align hearts harmoniously. Understand that the difficulties of the past do not define the quality of your future love life. The falls, the mistakes, the losses, all of this was necessary for you to become a wiser person. Each experience brought wisdom that will now be the key to attracting the kind of love you have always dreamed of. Declare in the comments, "The love I deserve is coming with more clarity and strength." You may have felt alone or abandoned for a while, but this solitude was preparing you for the arrival of something truly grand. The angels tell us that soon you will experience a reunion with someone who, like you, was waiting for the right moment to open up completely. This love will be a mutual exchange of energy, respect, and understanding. Do not be afraid to be vulnerable. What you have inside is precious, and by sharing it sincerely, you will be attracting into your life the reflection of this true love. Remember, it is not about how much you give, but about the harmony of what is shared. Love needs to be reciprocal, to be lasting. What seemed impossible is now becoming possible. The love you thought was lost or never arrived is about to manifest with renewed strength. It is not something you need to desperately seek, because it is already on your path, awaiting the right time to reveal itself. Comment now, "I accept the love that the universe has for me." Dear listener, you are in a moment of transition. The angels reveal to you that what lies ahead will be a cycle of healing and renewal. It may be that some wounds still need attention, but remember, the healing process is continuous. Each day that passes, you are closer to living the love that was promised to you. Everything that has happened until now has been part of a greater divine plan. You may not understand all the reasons immediately, but the angels guarantee that everything is falling perfectly into place. What was pain today transforms into understanding. What was distance will soon become proximity and union. The energies circulating around you now are of reconciliation and harmony. Soon, you will be surprised by a manifestation of love that was awaiting the right moment to reveal itself. You may have gone through moments of doubt and fear, but now the angels ask you to open yourself to trust. When you trust in the process of life, everything begins to flow. True love does not arrive when you are desperately seeking it, but when you relax and allow it to reveal itself in divine timing. This person you love is also in a process of transformation. They are more aware of their own needs and their limitations. What seemed difficult to understand before is now beginning to make sense. This process of personal growth that both of you are experiencing is fundamental so that the union is solid and true. This person needs time to reconnect with themselves, but the desire to get closer to you has never disappeared. They missed you in a deep and silent way, even if they did not show it. In their heart, there is immense longing and a desire to correct what was lost. Comment, I believe that divine timing will bring my love happiness. What the angels want you to understand now is that while this love is valuable, you also need to remember not to anchor yourself solely to it to feel complete. You are enough on your own. The love you seek should complement your life, not be the reason for your existence. You deserve to be loved in a healthy and balanced way. Do not allow yourself to accept less than you are worthy of. True love involves mutual respect, joint growth, and the freedom to be who you truly are. You do not need to change to please anyone. The love that will come is the one that welcomes you exactly as you are. The angels indicate that you are on the path to a relationship where both will have the freedom to grow individually while supporting each other unconditionally. This will be the kind of love you have always desired, where the other supports you in your achievements, loves you in your fragilities, and respects you in all your choices. Declare in the comments, I am worthy of a love that respects and supports me. The reunion you await may not be immediate, but signs of approach will begin to appear soon. Pay attention to the signs the universe is sending. Something is happening in the energetic field, and this moment is preparing to reach you in a surprising way. What you feel for this person is legitimate, and the angels ask you not to doubt the value of your love. Everything you have done until now had a purpose, and you are being rewarded for your loyalty to true love. The actions of the heart always have value before the universe, and you will be repaid for all your purity of feelings. Comment now, I recognize the value of my love and am ready to receive it back. The time of doubts is ending. A phase of clarity, decisions, and revelations is approaching. Prepare yourself to live remarkable moments in the coming days. The universe is already conspiring for something to change in your love field. Keep yourself open to the unexpected. This person who seemed distant may surprise you with a gesture of affection, an apology, or a demonstration of longing. The angels ask you to be receptive without expectations, but with faith. Remember, when you align with self-love, everything around you also aligns, and the person you so wanted, if destined for you, will return with new consciousness and willingness to build something real. Dear listener, this journey you have lived was not in vain. All of this has prepared you to receive something even greater, and now the universe is opening the doors of true love for you. Trust. If this message touched your heart, write 777 in the comments to show that you listened until the end. Subscribe to the channel and leave your like on this video.